Have you ever had this experience? You've got an exciting plan, you're ready to go, but when it's time to act, suddenly you feel the urge to wash dishes, or mop the floor, or maybe you open a video app, watch 3 cute cat clips, and the next thing you know, you've emptied an online shopping cart. You might even find yourself searching online. Is procrastination a psychological defense mechanism? We often say we procrastinate, but what's really behind it? It's not laziness, it's fear. Fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of being seen as not enough. But what if the deeper fear is this? Once you start, you might actually change. And that change could dismantle the version of you that you've always known. We know we should act, yet we don't. Why is that first step so hard? Today, we'll uncover 3 hidden layers behind this internal resistance and how to break through it. 1. Why we deeply want something but still cannot begin. For example, you want to build a healthy body, yet struggle to show up at the gym. 2. How your brain has a built-in power-up mode and how to activate it. 3. A micro-habit system that helps you bypass resistance and awaken your true potential. You don't need years of meditation. You don't need a sudden soul awakening. All you need is the willingness to begin. Are you ready? In psychology, there's a term called identity death fear. When we begin something truly meaningful, a voice deep inside whispers, "Stop! What if you fail? What if they judge you? What if you succeeded and you are no longer you?" So instead of acting, we retreat. Not because we're lazy, but because our current identity feels threatened. We distract ourselves with snacks, messages, YouTube videos, and we chase tiny dopamine hits because they are predictable safe. We think we are avoiding failure, but in truth, we are avoiding growth. We equate failure with shame feels like death to the ego. So we stay still, not because we cannot move, but because movement means letting go of who we have been. But here's the truth. Our brains are wired for transformation. There's a mode you already carry within, a high-performance, high-focus state. Scientists call it flow. In flow state, the brain's default mode network shuts down. That's the part responsible for self-judgment, self-doubt, and overthinking. This part goes quiet, and something deeper takes over. You stop thinking about you and start becoming what you are doing. Less talk, more impact. But why don't we live here more often? Because we are trained for survival, not expansion. We've been conditioned to run on low power mode. The good news is, you can train yourself back into this state. Look in the mirror. Have you become who you once dreamed of being? The distance between you and that version isn't luck, talent, or timing. It's your relationship with fear and belief. Most people think potential means doing something big. Lift the heaviest, win the race, launch a startup. But the true potential is subtle. It's found in grace during chaos, compassion during pain, stillness amid noise. These aren't showy, but they are powerful beyond measure. Potential is like a seed. You cannot force it to bloom by yelling at it. You nourish it with intention, time, and trust. But first ask, what's blocking your soil? Maybe it's your environment, maybe it's other expectations, or maybe it's a silent contract you made with yourself. Don't speak, don't try, stay invisible, stay small. These are unconscious vows that keep your nervous system safe. And your subconscious, powerful as it is, won't argue. If deep down you believe, I'm not worthy, I'll be attacked if I try, success isn't for people like me, then no amount of willpower can override that script. Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's protection. Your subconsciousness does not understand logic. It speaks in images, emotions, and repetition. That's why tools like visualization, meditation, affirmation, and dreams work. They are neuroscience-backed rewiring tools. When you rehearse a new identity with emotion, you rewire your neural network. Try this. Each morning, close your eyes, visualize one deep desire moment. It can be sharing your voice on stage, in front of public, or publishing your art or writings and receiving a thank you letter from the audience, or feeling alive, grounded in nature. You don't need perfect images, just emotion. Let your body feel as if it's already true. Then speak an affirmation to your nervous system. I allow myself to be seen. I choose to trust the unfolding. I permit my life force to expand. I'm no longer hiding behind old survival masks. Say it like you mean it. Repeat it until it becomes real. This is neuroplasticity in motion. You are building new highways in your mind. The stories we tell ourselves were installed over time, so we rewrite them the same way. One breath, one moment, one truth at a time. Your potential does not come from grinding harder. It blooms when you gently stop resisting yourself. The real switch? It's not a new job, new goal. It's the inner permission to say, I allow myself to grow. Meditation isn't just sitting quietly. It's an act of neural tuning. Harvard studies show long-term meditators have a larger hippocampus, a thicker prefrontal cortex, a quieter amygdala. Meditation is how you recalibrate your inner compass, one breath at a time. What if your potential is shaped by your nature? Tools like MBTI, Enneagram, astrology, or Chinese 5 elements aren't just personality tests, they are blueprints. If you are wired for structure and logic, maybe you thrive in systems, strategy, or if you are expressive and intuitive, you might shine through writing, guiding, or creating. These systems don't define you. They help you align with the current instead of swimming upstream. Your destiny isn't a fixed path. It's a flow state you enter when you stop pretending. So, how do we begin? Many people overcommit. I'll wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for 60 minutes, write 3,000 words, and then they burn out. Not because they are weak, but because they are misusing momentum. Scientists tell us the best way to create behavioral change is through macro habits. Tiny actions, low resistance, immediate reward. Examples like 1 push-up at a time, 1 sentence in your journal, 3 mindful breaths, and saying, allow myself to begin. These habits seem small, but they break the inertia. They open the first door. They signal, this version of me is already moving. Scientists has a formula. Behavior equals motivation and ability and trigger. Macro habits simplify all 3. Each day, choose one small action. It could be writing a reflection, a breath, a moment of honesty, a gentle act of courage. And affirm, I'm not chasing perfection. I'm choosing momentum. In 100 days, 1% shift, compounding into life-shaping change. Micro habits are not lazy. They are how your flame catches fire. Growth doesn't come from breakthroughs. It comes from daily quiet reboots. Each time you soften your fear, try something new, or release an old pattern, you return a piece of your soul to its rightful place. You say to yourself, I'm ready. I'm here. I choose aliveness. You're not here to perform. You're here to unfold. You are a possibility generator. Each thought, each breath, each choice. They rip forward, shaping timelines yet unseen. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now with this breath, this choice, this moment. Ignite your small spark. Let it grow. Let it illuminate your inner world. Don't fear the dark. You are light. Don't fear change. You are change. Even the smallest step forward moves you into your destiny. You're not becoming someone new. You are finally remembering who you've always been. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss future reflections and neuroscience insights. This is a space to return again and again to your truth. See you next time.